Enter the pit with at minimum 5 shell shocks. Room 13, 15, 54, 62, and 84 contain enemies that can be picked up but not killed by throwing. While it is possible and somewhat faster to use items in 54 and 62, the more reliable option is to perform bounce despawns by lining up one of them in a corner and cancelling a grab such that one of the enemies falls out of bounds. Line up slurps and schlurps in 13 and 84 by throwing one at the other, then picking up the one you've thrown at. This will stun the one you threw for long enough to set up and execute a despawn. In room 15, you need to throw one of them onto one of the pipes. Due to the increased elevation, despawns like this are much more difficult. I recommend practicing in room 54, since dry bones are the least mobile of any of the despawn enemies. Start with a little bit of distance away, such that you have a decent amount of speed while jumping. Jump off a little bit after the earliest point it's possible to. Directly after jumping, press 1 twice in quick succession to throw and re-grab the enemy. The speed at which you have to repress 1 here is easily the hardest part of the trick for most people. It's crucial that you do not release 2 from the initial jump until well after the second one pressed. Fox despawns are a reliable option to despawn spiky enemies if there is only a single one left. This is especially useful in case of a crew patrol in room 19. To do them, stand close with the enemy on the bottom floor, jump and grab. Fox despawns are possible with every enemy, but they are significantly easier with tall enemies. There are 3 different strategies for defeating the chain jump in room 25 depending on where it spawns. The chain jump spawns at the bottom, you can perform a basic fox despawn on it. It's worth noting that since the chain jump moves up and down as it bounces around, the difficulty of doing this varies quite a bit depending on the height it's at. Alternatively, you can simply use a shell shock. If the chain jump spawns on any of the 4 outer platforms, stand a decent distance away and use your shell shock. Directly after kicking it, press 1 to re-grab it after it already hit the chain jump once. Then, turn around and press 1 to throw it backwards such that it hits the chain jump a second time. If the chain jump spawns on any of the middle 2 platforms, jump on its platform and use your shell shock while facing towards it. Wait a little bit for it to phase through you, then drop down and grab the shell shock again. While going back up to the chain jump, go the long way instead of going straight up. Jump above them and throw your shell shock in midair such that you fall onto it. You can clip through bus type enemies by using throw, then just walking through them without an XL jump. This is impossible to do while you have iframes. It's even possible to avoid damage altogether by timing a crouch jump. Use your shell targeting the rightmost red jump and kick it back at it until it's dead. At 200k points this takes 4 hits, and at 300k points it takes 2. After the rightmost jump is dead, let the shell shock pass you and kick it at the bottom one. As soon as it's done too, pick up the shell and climb to the topmost layer. Hold right for a little bit, then press 1 to throw the shell shock backwards. Then line up in the middle of the platform to avoid the shell shock despawning and wait for it to return. Pick it up and repeat until the last 2 red jumps are dead. While throwing it at the top, you can turn around and re-grab it immediately to save a bit of time while killing the top jump at 200k points.